Hey guys, BDale977 here for 4 Tires and Fuel. I'm just gonna give you some info for the Kansas races. Look at the practice speeds, the lineups. We have the truck race in about an hour, and then also maybe a little bit of Grand Am stuff along with IndyCar, and maybe even throw in a little F1 too. So we're going all out here today. So great races last weekend. Congratulations to Kyle Busch on sweeping the Texas races. Just dominant cars with his Monster Energy Toyota, and then that M&M's wheeling for JGR. Man, he's just a bad mother trucker. He's just crazy. He's crazy. But also, I love my boy Kyle Larson. Good job, my man Larson. I love the kid. Ever from his World of Outlaw days to his little cool go-karts and everything, I think he's just a stud. He's a great guy. He's just like me and you. He's just so humble, and congrats. Great job to Joey Logano from going to Texas to Rockingham, qualifying the car good, and then almost pulling out the win. That was last week. This week is a whole another story, so let's get to it. Earlier, we had some practice for the Sprint Cup cars. Yesterday, they qualified. They also practiced. But let's look at the qualifying results. Congratulations to the 20 car and JGR of Matt Kenseth. They're just on fire this year. Other than Denny Hamlin with the injury, they've been cooking on all cylinders. You got to give a shout out to Ricky Stenhouse, qualifying third, and also to Sam Hornish Jr. Sam doesn't really run this car in the 12 SKF Ford, third car for Penske. Great job to Sam qualifying this car. Carl, you gotta. If Matt Kenseth would have stayed at Roush Fenway, it could have been 1, 2, 3, but that's okay. Stenhouse took his spot. But there's going to be some competitors that are going to have to get up and try to pass cars. You got Jimmy Johnson starting 21st. You got Smoke actually doing an okay job 18th. Dale Jr. starting 23rd. Good run for Danica Patrick, 25th. I know that's not good, but for her, that's pretty good, actually. Elliott Sadler driving a 4th JGR car, and the number 81, in the Alert Energy Gum, a bright dark purple. He qualified 24th, so good job to Elliott. Keselowski starting 33rd. Jeff Gordon crashed and will start last, 43rd. So there are gonna be some guys that are gonna try. They're gonna try and compete, but they got to get up front. Might have to use some track position. So it's going to be a very interesting race for sure on Sunday. But today, we got tons of races, guys. Today we got some Indy qualifying. We got Grand Am. We got trucks. So let's look up some trucks here. We'd like to everybody at Ford Tires and Fuel, congratulations to James Busher and Turner Scott Motorsports for the pole. Great job to him. New track record. They got a fast car. But they haven't had the season they want. So they gotta get up on the horse and get a win here. Also, congrats to Miguel Paludo. He qualified second. So it's gonna be a great race. There was some drafting in practice, so I think it's just gonna be chaos. Honestly, it's gonna be awesome. Last year that race was really cool. So I think it's gonna be a really fun race. On the IndyCar side, they are at the streets of Long Beach. IndyCar. If you guys don't watch IndyCar, I would recommend it because it is a great series. They got to practice at 1:40 Eastern, just in about an hour and a half. In about an hour and 10 minutes. And then they got the Firestone Indy Lights series, which is kind of like the Nationwide series, except really low, which is only like 10 cars. It is kind of sad. But again, that's all you got. Hey, at least they're trying. You got to give them props for trying. So, that's all right, but, hey, you never know. They're trying, and I give them credit for it. They had a couple practice sessions yesterday. Two practice sessions. They'll have qualifying today. It will be a later start for the guys on the East Coast since they are at the West Coast in Cali. So, I love this race. They're just getting ready for the Indy 500 on May 11th. Let's look at these times. The first practice, let's go to the second practice. Ryan Hunter-Reay, beast. He's from the southeast. I actually don't know where he's from. So, anyways, Mike Conway, great run for Mike Conway in that 17 car. Willpower, you can never count power out on these street courses. Tristan Vautier, a rookie, great job for Vautier. Like I said, he came from the Indy Lights. See, they can get up from the Indy Lights. So, congrats, Vautier. Leo, also give it up for James Jakes. Great job, James. Dario 8th. Hinchcliffe, my man, my favorite driver, Hinchcliffe and Hunter Ray, 10th. AJ Allmendinger, 19th, struggling, but that's okay. It's okay. He'll get up there. Graham Rahal, ouch, tough. Only 5 laps completed in that round 2 of that of the IndyCar session. So it's gonna be interesting. Practice will be on NBC Sports Network, but it's gonna be a great race. I would tune into NBC for Lee Diffie. Brian Till. Lee Diffie will be doing the Formula 1 coverage. Speaking of Formula 1, they are in Bahrain. If you guys don't know, Formula 1, they are a whole worldwide place. They don't go straight from the U.S. Like NASCAR, except for Canada, which NASCAR does. They go to China. They go to Australia. They go to Melbourne, Australia. Duh. They go to Canada. They even got a race here in Texas, a Circuit of the Americans in Austin. So if you guys haven't seen it, Lee Diffie is the play-by-play guy. He does a great job. He does a really good job. So Nico Rosberg got the pole for the race of Bahrain. Congrats there. Sebastian Vettel qualifies second. Vettel's basically one of the best drivers in the world right now, in my opinion. He's just so dominant. He's so good at what he does. He won, and then finished 4th. Fernando Alonso 3rd, Lewis Hamilton 4th. Kimi Räikkönen, that's my favorite driver, qualifies 9th. But they gotta work for. What was anyway? Never mind. They got their work pulled out for them. There we go. I got it now. Congrats to everybody at Mercedes for Nico Rosberg qualifying 1st and 4th. So that is your Bahrain info. You can catch that on NBC Sports Network at 5 a.m. my time, which is 7 a.m. Eastern time. So I will be TiVoing it. If you guys are morning people, I would very, very recommend you turn on your TV and listen to some, as Bob Varsha says, turn up the volume, wake up your neighbors, because Formula 1 is about to start. That's what the former play-by-play guy Bob Varsha says, but Lee Diffie is now doing it, and I love Lee. He's a great guy. So, also, Grand Am will be on Speed. I would tune into that, guys. They're at Road America. This is going to be a great race, guys, so I would tune in. So, you got also World of Outlaws tonight. So, you got Kansas Sprint, Kansas Trucks. And you got Bahrain for Formula 1, Long Beach in the Indy Light Series for the IndyCar and IndyCar Lights. You got World of Outlaws there in Hobnaut or somewhere like that, I don't know. And then you got the Grand Am at Road America. So there's tons of racing on. I would very recommend you watch all of those races, but at least some of them, because they're gonna be really, really action packed. So reporting here from Idaho. This is BDL977. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to have videos every week. I've been a little busy, but thank you guys for watching this, and we'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys enjoy the races. God bless.